All right. Hello, everybody. This is Taylor and Paige.
I'm Paige. That's Taylor.
I go to the University of Pittsburgh, and Paige goes to Penn State University. And we are therefore rivals for the next year or so.
Yeah.
Because of them we're done. But apparently we're starting against... Well, yours is... So, do you have a rivalry against Pitt, do you think?
Like, I feel like we hate you enough that, yeah.
But, like, don't you feel like we're not your number one rivals?
No, isn't it Ohio? Michigan? Ohio? One of the two is our biggest? I don't remember.
Okay.
All the sauce.
Well, see, the thing is, we have WVU as well, and West Virginia.
Yeah.
So they have a rival. They're like, oh, we hate Pitt, blah blah blah. But like, I've never heard of them. Like, I didn't know that they were our rivals. I was just like, oh, Penn State's the rival. And I was in like my sophomore year, and I found out.
So if you're from West Virginia, I have a bad connotation of West Virginia. So, yeah, they give it to you with the stuff. Someone from West Virginia peed in my car on St. Patrick's Day last year, my unlocked car in my apartment complex parking lot. They got in there, peed in it, and then drove to New Jersey, and then I had to call them in the morning and get them to come pick up their phone that they left and also pay to have my car cleaned professionally because it was disgusting. Those crunchy things.
Yeah, there's two of them, and there's two rices. And then there's...
I think
they gave us a lot. So we didn't order this stuff.
We ordered... Taylor got pork fried rice.
Yes,
and then everything else
by saying
we
that
can
Paige
share.
doesn't eat meat.
I'm a vegan.
A vegan.
Let's just get that out of the way.
Let's get that out of the way.
That's so much
delicious.
soup. Oh. We got some veggie soup.
$2.
It looks like it has mini corns, some lettuce, some celery, onion, broccoli, carrot.
There's a lot of cardboard in here, which we also didn't order, so.
No, I did not order anything that. What is, ooh.
I'm so excited.
This is broccoli and garlic sauce? Or is this bean curd stuff?
One of the two, because the other one looks, oh no, it's spilled.
That's fine.
Okay,
this is just broccoli and garlic sauce. And it smells like a fart, but in a good way. In that broccoli way that's appetizing. And then this is veggies and bean curd, which is just tofu, but like dried in a certain way and fried in a certain way.
Okay, so soup.
Whip these babies out.
Then you want to get this? Want to start with this?
The spring roll?
Yeah, our spring rolls.
Alrighty. I'll drop you some food. Don't worry, bud.
Okay, so TBH, gotta love. Why are you getting? Oh,
spoons for soup.
Gotta love Chinese food because
cheap.
It's very cheap,
but also so good. Everyone loves sodium.
This costs what, like
$23.
$20. This is a lot. You could definitely feed a family of 3.
if they were kids, yeah.
If it was like a mom and her 2 kids, definitely good. All right. I just eat this with my hands. Actually, probably should wash my hands.
I never wash my hands before I eat. Also, I know so many people who will like pet an animal and then not eat, but I like pet my dog while I'm eating. I share food with my dog all the time.
Hot. There's a dog here. Should definitely specify.
He's a mini schnauzer. And that's all you really need to know. So you're not gonna see him. He's not tall enough to like stand up here.
No, he's not a big boy. I'm trying to open up everything so it kind of airs out.
Oh, true, because it's so
cools
hot.
off. Yeah. All right, back to the rivalry. So
I don't know anything about football, so I don't have that much to say.
Apparently, it's not just football. If like any teams will go against each other, like any teams from our schools will go against each other, it's like a big thing. But the thing is, Penn State has what, 40,000 kids? I think Penn State has like 40,000 kids, and we have like 18,000 kids.
I only know facts. Hey, calm down, little boy. I only know facts about my branch because I was supposed to go to main campus my freshman year, but I decided to go to a branch to play soccer for 2 years, and I was a Lion ambassador there. So I didn't have to take a freshman seminar, so I didn't learn about school. And then I learned a lot about the school I was at, which was like a smaller commuter campus near Philly. So I don't know anything about Penn State.
So you don't know jack.
Or sports or anything.
Well, that's not very useful.
This is good. You just flung
What?
something. I don't know. Something came off.
He's breathing very heavily. You think
I love this.
Water
chestnuts.
I only just learned how to use chopsticks. Like,
what even is a water chestnut? Oh, I'm really good at chopsticks. My freshman year of college, I only ate with chopsticks.
I'll try this.
And so I got really good at it. Yeah, what is garlic sauce?
It says it's
Per
spicy,
se.
but I don't want it to be too spicy.
Oh yeah, there's red pepper flakes.
Spicy in my butt. It's like nice and sweet.
Mm-hmm. She's good. She's good.
That was such a big thing I had when I was younger. Like, I would hate spicy food.
Mm-hmm.
And I, obviously, in college, like, I just started trying stuff that's spicy and, like, getting used to it. But, like, had I seen that on the menu when I was younger, I'd be like, oh my god, it's spicy. But that's fine.
Yeah, Claire, my little sister, like, has always hated spicy stuff so much that she, like, cries when she eats it when she was younger. Like, in a little kid way. But even to this day, like, she doesn't like mint because it's spicy. Like that. You know what I'm talking about? How
Yeah.
it burns, like, the sides of your tongue? Like,
So it
cinnamon
stinks.
gum, mint gum, she won't eat.
Oh, I like cinnamon gum.
Me too. I didn't when I was little, though.
Cinnamon gum.
Mm-hmm.
I also really like the way that Chinese food cooks broccoli and peppers and stuff, because then it has, it's not like
It
fully...
still has crunch to
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I hate the American style of cooking. Also, this is American Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
I've had actual, like, Chinese food, like the way that they're supposed to make it, and everyone always goes like, oh, it's so much more, like, less... I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. Like, they say it's like a
Processed,
lot
like
more
sodium?
oily. Like, this is more oily and more,
Mhm.
but I think it's just because it's sitting. Hey, puppy. In a thing for so long. He said goodbye. I think it's just because this is just sitting, like the sauce is just like
Yeah.
sitting around and then you just throw it on, versus like that sauce is like made with the food. I don't think it's bad though.
I had a roommate from China. She was an international student. Well, no, actually. She'd lived in the U.S. for, like, all of high school. And then she was a sophomore when I roomed with her at my branch campus. And she cooked, like, Chinese food all the time. And it wasn't, like, significantly healthier or significantly different from, like, what this looks like. I don't think. And my ex-boyfriend's roommates were also from China, and their mom came over and we made like pot stickers and stuff for Chinese New Year. And their food was like, there was interesting things I've never heard of, but if they were to make something like this, I feel like it would look the same. I just think like chicken and broccoli isn't a traditional like Chinese meal, so it can't be compared.
What is a traditional Chinese meal? That's just more vegetables and like seafood?
Like weird seaweed salads and like, I don't know, none of the stuff was the same. Like, yeah, like
Bean
pork little pot stickers.
What else did we get? Did we get something else?
Soup and
Oh,
you have.
lo mein.
Oh, lo mein. Ooh.
I wish we were interesting people.
No. I started vlogging Christmas break. I couldn't do Vlogmas, but I was going to do the 12 days of Christmas. And I vlogged the first, like, 4 days, and it was literally just like, hi, I'm awake, hi, I'm eating this, hi, watch me brush my teeth, hi,
sorry.
watch me go to bed. That's all I
It'd be
had.
fun to record at work, though, for you. Not for me, that'd be
There's
illegal.
no way I could.
What do you mean? You can't
They
just
wouldn't
walk
let
around?
me.
What if you just had a camera on you?
I'm not allowed to have my phone out. They lock it in a locker. I
That's
work at
weird.
an American Eagle in a mall.
Just
big chubby.
weird that they make you lock stuff up. It's just because they want you to be paying attention, like not be on your phone. Why can't I pick anything up?
Edit that out.
I'm not gonna edit anything out. This
No,
is
just
one
kidding.
shot. Is that
They
the
used to hate for us.
inside one?
Hmm?
It just looks
just
weird. It's
fold
like
it
that.
over.
Yeah.
They used to not let us on our phone, and we would have to lock it in a locker during our shift, and could like get it at breaks, obviously. But like, I still do that and come and lock my locker. But I've seen so many kids so many new hires like pull their phone out. A kid helped someone who only spoke Spanish when one of our, like, the people working at the time who spoke Spanish were, like, helping other customers, so he just started using Google Translate to help the guy. Which, like, yeah, it's smart and whatever, but, like, you're not supposed to have your phone out. Like,
Yeah, but it's a useful tool.
yeah.
At least you should figure out how to say, like, can I use your phone
Mm-hmm.
to translate? It's cool that they have people to translate, though.
Mm-hmm.
At my job, no one knows how to speak Spanish because everyone's white. Not in the place where we work, but I'm an EMT, and literally everyone I work with is white. But we work in a predominantly, I would say predominantly black area. Low income for sure. There's a lot of government housing in our area. But yeah. What is that noise?
The dryer or the washing machine on a spin cycle.
This is so good. Oh, back to the Honeycrisp thing. So before, we're talking about Honeycrisp apples, and this is the juice that I'm drinking right now. And it is literally like, let's say per pound, apples are like $1.99. Honeycrisp, what are apples usually like? $2.50 a pound. $1.99 is definitely the sale price at Giant Eagle. I just don't know what it is here.
It's like $1.99 at State College.
Okay, we'll say $1.99 is like the usual price, and this will be like $3.29 for a pound. Meaning, yes, that's how much Honeycrisp apples are. So if you go into a store and you buy regular apple juice, it's gonna be significantly less expensive. But I think it's just because they're so sweet.
But what is the main kind of apple they use in cheaper apple juice?
I have no idea. Gala? I don't know. What kind is... I feel like apples... Like, all the other apples are usually the same price.
My favorite is Cortland apples, which they only usually sell around like fall time.
Are they more expensive?
And they're more expensive, yeah.
Oh. But like, Granny Smith, Gala, Macintosh, they're all usually like the same.
Yeah. But like, isn't like Golden Delicious and Pink Lady ones more expensive usually?
No, Pink Lady I like, and those are like the same. I think Golden Delicious, I don't know about Golden Delicious, but I'll only get the ones that are like cheap because on my budget.
I like Red Delicious when
Ew.
I'm just buying cheap apples. I used to love Granny Smith, and I just can't anymore. It's too sour. I don't enjoy any of it.
That's why I started getting, because I did the same.
hurts.
I was eating only, I'm only eating this right now. Maybe a little piece of pork. I was only eating Granny Smith for such a long time, and then I started to get like heartburn, like indigestion from eating it, and I was like, what the heck? So I started eating sweeter ones, and I had like Pink Lady, I think I had Gala, but like I will not eat Macintosh because I need a crisp apple, but I hate how bitter Red Delicious are.
I like how bitter they are. And Cortland apples are a softer apple too. They're not like the softest, but they're not like a hard apple. They're the ones that look like you went like this to them. They're like short and fat.
Are they soft though?
Yeah, they're really white inside and red and green on the outside.
That sounds like
And they're
Macintosh.
soft and tart.
Do you know the difference between those and Macintosh?
No, I can't imagine a Macintosh apple right now. I'm saying Cortland is like funnily short. Like they look weird.
I was gonna say I'll look it up on my phone, but I don't have my phone, so can you look it up?
I'll look it up. Yeah.
Do you watch any podcasts?
No.
Have you ever?
Well, yeah, I like don't watch any regularly, but I listen to them like a lot. I look for them a lot. There was one that isn't on Spotify. I always used to have to watch it on like
Podcast?
the internet. Yeah, podcast, not watch it, listen to it. Forget what it was, but it was just like there was no
but there's like a
specific like,
podcast
genre.
app on it. I'm talking about.
Oh, no, I don't. I've never gone on there.
Oh, I literally only listen to, Tiny Meat Gang. That's their name. Cody Ko was a Viner.
Oh, I hate him.
Are you kidding me? I love him. He's so funny.
I can only imagine
Vines.
like yeah.
You have to
and
watch his like.
I'm
more
sure he's
recent
a
videos.
nice.
Do you know who
human,
Danny
I guess.
Gonzalez is? He's
That's
a YouTuber.
They do look like Macintosh. I just googled Macintosh and they look a lot
similar?
like them, but they're so much better.
What's the difference?
Like, look how short they can be. So short and chubby. They're so cute. We had like an apple tasting day in Mrs. Reed's class. Do you remember her? No. Did you go to Bush Hill?
No.
Sorry, never mind. She had a different name, and she used to sub a lot, and then she got hired at Nazareth and got married. But she had like an apple testing day because for Halloween we carved apples and carved faces into them after like skinning them with peelers, and then they shrunk and they were like shrunken heads, which is kind of like
you put them in like juice or something.
No, they just
What's
shrunk. You leave them out in air and
What's
like
macabre?
dark.
Oh, never heard that.
But anyways, we tested all the different kinds of apples, and since then that was the 4th grade. Cortland apples, man.
Stuck in your head forever.
Mm-hmm.
Was the soup good?
Really
Is it
good.
flavorful?
Yeah. It's like not terrible.
I was just making.
I was gonna say shitty,
I love a
but then I was like,
Shirazaki. Anyway,
ads.
Cody Co and
Yeah.
this guy named Noel, they do podcasts every week.
Mm-hmm.
But they also do YouTube videos, and I think their YouTube videos are hilarious. I don't really like watching them by themselves. They have that like energy where you kind of need them to be with each other because they'll feed off each other. Like they're comedians.
Yeah.
So they'll say something, and then the other one they like do accents and stuff when they're like making fun of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like have you ever heard of Love Island? It's kind of like the Bachelorette, like Bachelorette
Like
in Paradise.
Bachelor in Paradise. Yeah.
But it's a little bit different. But it's a British TV show, and so they both watch it. They talk about it all the time. I've literally never seen it, and they play the video game, and they just like play the video game as like
There's a video game for it?
yes, like an iPhone game.
That's where Bachelorette is headed.
No, it's not
Continue.
it's like a haha, like you pretend it's yourself, like the Kim Kardashian video game.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying they're like trying to make money.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so they'll play that, and they'll be like, "What's up? We're in Love Island," and so they'll be like making stuff to like talking about stuff to themselves, and they're like, I don't know, they just like look at each other, and it's a lot funnier when they're together, which is why I like listening to their podcast, because when I have to drive across the state for 5 hours, which really sucks, I need someone to listen to, or else I will literally fall asleep at the wheel.
You know who I don't understand at all, who that reminds me of?
Lele Pons.
I hate her.
I hate her with a passion.
I hate her so bad.
Sorry to any Lele Pons.
Sorry.
Don't
Also,
exist.
sorry to what I'm about to say. David Dobrik, I don't get it. He's sweet. He's sweet and cute, but like I can't make it through a whole one of his videos. It's boring.
There were 4 minutes and 20 seconds, every single one. If you were watching,
I'm watching other people's videos with him.
That's the issue. Literally don't. Sorry to any other fans of those. We're just trashing YouTubers, even though we're not. So the whole vlog squad. There's
like
the
I'll
people
watch
who have-
Trisha's videos with him in it and be like, what do people like about this guy?
Oh no.
Aside
You
from the
have to
fact that he
watch-
seems so nice.
Watch his videos. All of his videos. Every single video is 4 minutes and 20 seconds. He releases them every like 3 or so days. But because it's such a
How did I
short.
not know he had such a shtick? Like such a.
No, because it's such a short video. He packs so much content into it. The entire thing is content filled. Like there's no like parts. Like when I'm watching other YouTubers, I'll always like skip through and just tap the. Like some people might be doing through this video.
But sometimes I live for the meh parts. Like,
Why? I can't stand those. I just like get out of here. Ooh, a corn. I don't like listening to the boring part. I just skip through when I'm like actually watching.
like
my phone.
Vlogmas, I love because people will upload a 15 to 22 minute video that's like half them like driving in the car, half them getting ready because they're like, I have to upload an entire vlog today, so just include all the somewhat boring stuff. Like, who do you watch on YouTube anymore?
Vlog Squad.
All of them?
No. I only really like
Okay.
watching Carly and Aaron. I fast
I
forward
don't
through a
know
lot of their
those.
video. They're not that. They're like in the Vlog Squad, but I would say they're probably like the smallest channel out of everybody. Besides Matt King, who doesn't have a channel at all.
You know Corinna Kopp?
Yes.
Where did she even come from? She was
She
friends
is-
with Tana
she
Mojo, and
is-
then all of
no.
a sudden she's dating one of their
She
friends,
is.
and like,
So she's David's friend from home.
aw, that's actually cute.
So she was like, I want to go model. I want to like be an actress or something.
and she's
like that.
beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
And she seems so nice.
So he was like, yeah, you can move in with me, and she lived with him.
Aw.
Was being a waitress at Hooters and
Seems
stuff,
so nice.
and then started dating his friend Todd.
Toddy.
Toddy Smith.
Who's the guy who interviews people in his car?
Brendan Calvino or something like that. Anyway, Todd and Corinna broke up, and they're for sure over.
Yeah,
they're actually done.
Because they were like Onzo.
On
I almost said Onzo.
Because they're both like the sluts of the friend group, and so everyone like Gabe would like use them for views, but like that's what the whole friendship is like. Yeah. Everyone's just like
it's a collab every day.
Right.
Which like.
But like if you watch David's old videos, it's usually just like the 6 of them, and his new videos are literally him and like 40 people in every single video.
No.
But he gets like actual film. Like actresses, like obviously Josh Peck, but Josh Peck is an actual YouTuber. Miranda Cosgrove's in his most recent ones. Courtney Cox is in it. Courtney Cox from Friends. Yeah. John Stamos and Becky. I don't even know what
her daughter has a channel.
Oh,
Olivia.
So yeah, all 3 of them are in the most recent video. And then he has like a bunch of friends from home that'll like come and visit. Like he has so many people in his videos. There's literally not a boring minute, and that's the only video I watch like the entire video and I'm not bored. But they always because he's like, I mean, you make a lot of money because he does all these like promos and stuff like that with different companies, and so he has like a $5 million mansion or something like that, and he buys all of his friends' cars, which is like my favorite part of all the videos. But I don't really, I've watched some of Trisha's stuff and I think it's fun. Anyway, another person I watch other than this group of people is the Sister Squad. You don't know that? James Charles, Emma Chamberlain, and the Dolan
twins. I fucking hate them all.
They're so fun to watch together.
I hate all of them.
Okay, if you watch any video, literally just watch they like give each other gifts. That's like their most recent video. It's just them giving each other really expensive gifts, and it's just so fun to watch because it's like a bunch of shit. You don't have to like any of them individually.
I know.
Just watch them together.
Here's the thing, James Charles, I'm sure he's nice, and I would love to be friends with him in real life, but I can't watch a video of that.
Those are the videos that I'll put on while I'm getting ready. Just like listen to someone else talk.
Yeah, but I use ASMR for that.
You listen to ASMR when you get ready?
Yeah, I don't just use it to put me to sleep. I listen to it in the car. I listen to it anywhere.
Okay. I feel like that would make me fall asleep at the wheel. Like, I can't even listen to music when I'm in the car.
You can't even listen to music?
If I'm going on a ride that's longer than 45 minutes, I would literally fall asleep. If I'm listening to music. I'll sing myself to sleep.
Just drink a Red Bull.
I don't drink caffeine. At all.
Like as a stance?
Not as a stance, just as I am afraid, not that I'm afraid, but like caffeine, when I had it in high school, I would be like awake for like 2 hours and then I'd like be tired.
Correct.
But the same thing would happen if I didn't take caffeine, if I didn't drink any caffeine. Like I get tired at 3 p.m. every day, like no matter what.
So there's no point.
So there's no point in me drinking caffeine. Like, if I'm tired, I'll drink like a sugary juice or something instead. Which is the nice thing, because in all there's in hospitals there are EMS rooms in every single hospital, because you don't really go back to station a whole lot if you're like out on calls or you're like posting somewhere. So it's nice because you get free food and drinks, but you only get it when there's stuff stocked. So most of the time it's like a bag of chips, and maybe you'll get like lucky and get like a turkey sandwich or something, and then give a sugar snap pea, the best part. What did I say? Oh yeah, so I'll always go in and get like a soda, because they always have sodas, or like a soft drink machine, which is really nice actually. You're pretty stocked. Some hospitals will do soup during the winter. There's ice cream, but I don't want ice cream at 3 a.m. in Pittsburgh in December, so it's hard to that.
I had a class that was in a building that was pretty much touching our library. At 5:45 this semester, 5:45 to 7, in like a big lecture hall, and I would go to the library and get a latte with an extra shot of espresso, which means there's 3 shots of espresso in it, and I would drink the whole thing in a rush on the way to class, and then be like so hyped up I was like having heart palpitations in my chair.
Yes.
And would sit next to Tasha and just tell her about my life, literally in 5 minutes, just like talking so fast, like buzzing and sweating. It was so bad. I needed to stop, but I was doing it like all the time because it made the class more interesting, but then I stopped.
Yeah.
So I just got a Starbucks gift card for Christmas. So.
I just had Dunkin', like, a coffee for the first time, like, a couple days ago. Not days ago, like, a couple weeks ago. Because I needed to stay up and do work after an overnight shift. So at 9 a.m. I had a coffee. And I just stayed up the whole day.
Yeah, I know, that's scary.
I don't think I slept. But I was, like, in my bed typing, and all I could feel was, like, my heart racing, and I was like, I hate this. That's another reason why I don't like it. Like, I don't want to get heart palpitations, and, like, I'd rather just sleep and like, wake up and then do work. Like, I can do it. Also, my semester wasn't that crazy this semester. It was really easy. Like, I had stuff to do.
Mine was easy, and I thought it was stupid that people were like, watch out, like, the transition's gonna be hard, but it actually kind of was. Like, I went from a campus where I could drive directly to campus, like, park, like, a 2-minute walk from a building, get out of my car, go to class, get back in my car, drive back to my apartment, and, like, here at main campus, I had to get on the bus because parking's not free until after 9 p.m. And even if I got a parking pass, it would be almost a mile walk to one of my classes from the parking lot. So, like, you have to spend all day on campus, or you spend all day in your bedroom because you don't feel like getting up and walking out in the rain to the bus, to wait for the bus, to get on the bus, to get off the bus, to walk really far to your class, like almost a mile. Like, no one wants to do that. So I had trouble, like, making it to classes and stuff. Like, I will miss a class when I know that I don't need to be there, and I know that sounds stupid, but, like, genuinely there are some classes I know that I can miss and it will be fine, and it's beneficial to me to miss. But, like, I missed more classes than I was comfortable with this semester, which, like, is usually not me.
That's the nice thing about Pitt's campus, is even if you're off campus, there are people who live further away, but, like, I live off campus, but I live 2 streets off campus, and I can walk down the street, hop on any bus that'll come in, like, no longer than 5 minutes when I'm waiting for a bus.
That's crazy. I've waited over 30 minutes for a bus before.
That's insane.
Sometimes they
Is it,
don't
like,
show up when
shuttles?
they say they're supposed to. Like, there's an app that tells you when they're coming.
Well, yeah, that's the shuttles.
And
we
it'll
just take,
say
like, the
they
public
aren't.
transport buses.
Yeah, the only buses that come on a schedule of every, like, 13 minutes are blue and white loops, which only take you around campus and downtown. They wouldn't, like, take me home.
Which is why I think it would be better to live on campus. Where's Allison live? Does she live on campus?
I think she lives downtown. I'm living downtown next semester.
That's good. I just can't imagine, like, having to drive to, like, people drive because out of, like, convenience, because they're, like,
Jaden drives to class.
but, like,
but,
I would
like,
never drive.
The parking for
There's
those
so
parking
much work in
passes
this.
is right next to the IM building and the stadium, which is so far from all my classes, which are over by the library. Like, it'd be such a long walk. And I'm someone who doesn't prepare for seasons, so I didn't have a winter jacket until I just came home for Christmas. I was wearing a rain.
We live in Pennsylvania. Like, it's not like it's a warm.
I was
like,
wearing a hoodie
Florida.
with a rain, like, sleeve jacket over it. Like a really thin, like, plastic thing.
I would say so
I'm
far.
stealing scarves from my roommate.
Good. I would say so far, like, winter wasn't crazy bad. Like, in October it was weirdly cold, and then it was.
There have
it's
been
kind of
some
like
crazy
40.
bad days, but, like, it always picks back up with a warm day, like, weirdly out of nowhere.
Yeah, it'll be 60 degrees and it's
Yeah.
December, and you're like, okay. I think it was like that the day after my birthday. The 21st.
Taylor just turned 21.
I can drink alcohol, but I'm drinking apple juice. Because I'm a child. Also, I really thought I was going to be able to eat all this, but I don't know what's going to happen.
I know.
We can just
now I'm,
munch
like,
slowly. I don't want any more fried food. Like, I really don't want to eat either of this, but, like, this will be good, and maybe I'll be able to eat that. Mukbangs are hard. Also, controversy, how do you pronounce it?
yeah.
Leave a comment
If
below.
I was saying it quickly, like, just as a mukbang, my thing is, if I don't think I can master, like, a pronunciation, I'll just do the most Americanized, like, shitty. I won't even try because I feel like it's more embarrassing to try than to just go full, like, American. Sorry, I was burping. Like, if there's a word with, like, a rolled R in it, I won't even go there. Like, I'll just say it the way that
I'm the opposite
don't
where
know
I
how to
need to,
describe
like,
it.
learn how it's pronounced. Because I don't. Not that I don't want to offend anybody, but I don't want to seem like stupid American.
Mm-hmm.
Because like we have such a
That's
big
what I
reputation
mean.
for only learning.
I hide
English.
behind the stupid American thing because I don't want to offend anyone by pronouncing it wrong. By trying and failing.
Mm.
I know I'm doing it wrong either way.
Right. I'll just try to hear it from other people as much as possible before I try to pronounce it. I'll spell it out before I pronounce it wrong. I'll be like Mukbang. Thanks. Controversial opinion. What's it? Unpopular opinion. I hate carrots.
What? Why?
Like,
what's wrong with
raw
them?
carrots? Love. This kind, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Steamed carrots make me want to kill people. Not myself, people.
Mm-hmm.
People who make them for me and put them on my plate, I go. Like, my dad was like, oh, what should I make for dinner tonight? Blah, blah, blah. I'll do, like, green beans and... Or not green beans. He said,
what did he make?
He made pork chops, potatoes, like roasted potatoes, and green beans. Fun fact, my dad made me a full meal, and I said, I'm gonna go eat with Paige, so I left the house.
Stole her.
Oopsie. He was like, I'm not upset, and I was like, alright. But, he made that, but said he was gonna make carrots, and I was like, no. That's not something I want. I hate steamed carrots. They just taste like mush. I also don't like sweet potatoes, and I know you like sweet potatoes.
I love sweet potatoes.
I'm not a sweet potato.
I wouldn't like a mashed mashed potatoes aren't exciting. I don't like them. I realize they're like, yeah, I know, but I'd rather like
them. I just like
have a
eating
potato
mush.
that's been in the oven or like baked like fries or something than mashed potatoes any day.
I would rather have mashed potatoes than fries, because fries in the oven make me want to kill people also.
Why?
They're always rock hard. Or they're like
in the middle. I microwave my potatoes before I put them in the oven because I'm impatient and don't want to wait for it to take too long in the oven.
So fries?
I'll microwave a potato fully,
No,
cut it
potatoes
into
are
fries.
Oh, you make them yourself.
And then put them in the oven for like literally, if it takes longer than 15 minutes, I'm like, fuck this, I'll just eat it. Like,
I don't know if we're gonna get demonetized. Beep. No, I'm not gonna do that.
you can put like a squealing like animal over it, like a pig, like wing.
I'm not gonna edit this video.
Okay.
This video is just gonna be really boring.
Do you have to peel water chestnuts? Because look at this.
You have to
Show
show the
them?
camera.
Are they like a radish?
Show the camera.
I don't know
That's
if I
not
can get you
close enough.
Oh, God.
You have to get up.
Riddick, you've really the endurance on this one. Hanging out this whole time. Look, it looks as though you peel water chestnuts. I've never like seen one in its like original form, but it looks like they have like a
Unless it crosses.
brown skin rind sort of thing to them.
You
Which
just
is interesting.
eat it? You just can't leave it there?
Well, if they're skinned, I don't know if they're supposed to be fully skinned. Sorry, I just need Taylor in the knee, and that was an awful noise. Also, put a squealing pig over that. Thank you.
No, I'm not putting Squealing Pig over anything. These will be all OG voice sounds. Voices.
Is next year not your senior year?
No, it is.
Okay, I wasn't sure about your program thing,
So,
if it was different.
senior year of undergrad,
Okay,
I have to go to grad school.
okay. I wasn't sure if you were in like a
Pre-PA.
5-year thing or whatever.
No,
I think I asked you that already.
you did.
Panera.
Sorry. We've already gotten food together this break,
Mm-hmm.
and she forgot, so that's why she's my enemy. So I need to graduate with my bachelor's. And I'm gonna do that in psychology and natural science. Graduate with my bachelor's. I have to get, depends on what school I'm applying to. I'm applying to a bunch, but I have to get a certain amount of patient care hours, probably like 1,000. And I have to get shadowing hours, and like competitive numbers are like 500 to 1,000. And I currently have 0 of those. But my contact hours I'm getting with being an EMT.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't count.
But like, to be honest, I'm gonna be saying like these are my contact hours, but I'm just gonna be saying like the total amount of times that I've worked. But I've worked 8-hour shifts, no patients.
Yeah, true.
So, like, that's what contact hours I'm getting talking to my partner. Like, I'll sit around and I'll, like, clean the station. Like, that's what I'll do the whole day. But also, like, patient contact hours is really just talking to people.
Yeah.
And, like, doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a microwave this. Ooh, question. At school, when you get containers like this, ooh, almost fell.
Do I microwave plastic? Is that what you're
No,
asking?
you
Oh, I
keep
was like, yeah, I
these.
do. Oh, no, I don't. Here's the thing. My old apartment complex was so good. They had people come pick up recycling, and there was just a separate dumpster for it. And we lived on the first floor, and it was so simple. And our new apartment complex doesn't offer recycling or anything, and, like, that sucks so bad. We're making so much waste. I've never noticed how bad it is, but, like...
Because you always put the recyclables in the other thing.
Separately, so, like, we're taking out trash, like, so much more often than I'm used to. That's fine. And I feel so bad for the environment. Like, I feel so, like, such a shitty human.
Our recycling is picked up every 2 weeks, and our garbage picked up every week.
Mm-hmm.
So it always looks like we have more recycling than we do garbage, because, like, we have to we'll bring down, like, the garbage bin, and then we'll have, like, 6 Trader Joe bags filled with recyclables that'll be right next to it. So I know we recycle a lot. Also, we get a lot of packages to our house. Like, I can't imagine throwing out
We used to recycle
boxes.
so much. Yeah, we throw them all away. Like, I feel so bad.
Save the environment. Recycle.
Yeah, really. Our apartment complex really sucks. Like, they've been putting all these weird charges on our account and telling us what they are afterwards instead of, like, warning us about things, which I know is their job to scam kids out of money, but, like, come on. We're in your office every day being like, how do we fix this? Like, finally get it fixed, and then you put a new charge on. Like, put them all at once and then explain them, like... I don't know. They're being awful. It's hard to explain without being terribly boring.
See, that's why I like my landlord, because it's not like a complex. He has like other properties, but like,
yeah,
my landlord lives across the street.
He's a nice guy.
He's a very cute man. His name is Joe, and he emailed me like over break, and I always let him know when I'm not going to be there to turn in my rent, because I'm not going to be there on the 1st. But like, he's super chill. I'm like, hey, something's wrong with our house, and he'll be like, all right, like. Our stove wasn't working, and he came over, and he just got us a new stove. So now we have a new stove. Or not stove, our oven. But we have a new stove and oven.
Like, he gets that college students and, like, college students' parents are on top of this stuff. Like, don't, like, I don't know. He trusts you, and, like, our apartment complex will charge you, like, 2 days before something's due and be like, yeah, we'll take it off when you do it. Like, that's not how this works. Also, Morgan... One of my roommates was submitting checks for her rent because there's like a $15 fee if you submit like online checks and stuff. So she was physically bringing them checks and they weren't cashing them in time, and then charging her as though she didn't pay rent, $10 a day. And it got its way up to like $80, and she went in and she was like, I've emailed you so many times, like, you're not cashing my checks. It's not me. I turn them in. I like have like receipts pretty much from the days I turn them in. Stop charging me for it. And they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll take it off. Like, definitely by tonight, we'll give you a call and we do it. No call. And the next day, it's $90. And then she goes in, and they're like, oh, I was about to call you. I was about to fix that. Let me fix it for you. You can leave, and I'll fix it. Like, get out. Then she leaves, $100. Like, they
Really?
just keep doing it to her. Yeah.
It's still not
finally
still
got,
not
no,
fair?
we finally got it to be fixed, like, last Tuesday.
How long did it go on for?
Until it was, like, $130. 13 days, $10 a day that it's late.
I get that they can take advantage of it, but like, sue them.
They charged us like $30 each, and it was called like electric fee. So we were like, oh, we pay our electric through them, cool, whatever. And then they charged us $170, and we were like, what is this for? And they were like, because you didn't make an account with the electric company. And we were like, but we just paid our electric bill through you. And they're like, no, that was the fee for not having an electric company, like, account.
Tell us what
Tell
it is.
us that when we pay for it, you dumb idiot. Like, what? So then we made an electric account, whatever, got that all fixed. It was literally like a 2-month process. Guess what we literally got hit with in the middle of the last week? You have to make an account with the gas company now. And all the late fees for not having done it. did you not tell? Why would you not tell us that when we didn't know that we needed an electric company thing? Like, none of this was told to us. And, like, we are in there watching other kids come in and complain about the same thing. So clearly they told no one.
So when you, like, signed your lease, did you read it?
No, I didn't. But the thing is, like, Sam lived next door. There are 3 apartment complexes that, like, touch each other. They're neighbors. The 2 outside ones are owned by the same company. The one in the middle isn't. I know people who live at both the other ones besides mine. And, like, Sam, like, was texted, like, hey, sign up for this app that, like, you set up all your things in and it works really great and it charges all the roommates evenly, like, amongst, like, gas account, electric account, rent account. Do it. And he did, and it was fine. And then we go in there, after we've been in there, like, 8 times, they're like, oh, did we not tell you about this app that we have, like, this partnership with? They're being paid to tell us about the app, and they haven't told us. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. It makes no sense. And, like, it's students working there, but clearly the students are told, like, don't touch any accounts. Like, it's our job. Just write it all down and tell us about it, and we'll get to it at the end of the week. We're going down there, and there are students, and the managers are in there for, like, 2 hours every day, and if you don't catch them at the right time, you get, like, this guy named Carlos who's like, yeah, I promise maybe he'll have it done by maybe a week from now, maybe, if you email him. Like, that's not helpful at all. Thank you, Carlos.
What is he there for otherwise? Just to tell you that?
To answer the phone.
And what does he tell the phone people?
To email. Here's my manager's email.
This is a stupid.
All day long.
I don't like this, but I'm glad you're leaving.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
excited
excited to move
semester.
elsewhere.
Do you like your roommates? If you don't know.
I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I hate them. No, I like my roommates. I really lucked out. I've lucked out, like, every year of college with, like, decent roommates.
Jen.
Yeah. Yeah, she's fine. I've never had a nightmare roommate, so it's all good.
I haven't considered any of my roommates to be nightmares, but some I just don't like. My freshman year roommate is one of my best friends now, but
at the time,
we were
living with each other is just bad.
Yeah, you can't. I don't care how you do it, but like
me and Danielle make it work.
I literally could not live with, like, my roommates are cool, but like none of them are my best friends. Like, I could not live with my best friend because we would kill each other. Because like right now it's me. Like, I don't know. I have like a different groups of friends, but like all my friends, we live like relatively close to each other. Like, we can hang out constantly. Bree, my freshman year roommate, and her current roommate Emily and I are all like really good friends, and they live 2 houses down. So like I can go and hang out with them whenever I want, but we're not arguing about like bills and like the temperature in the house and all this. Like, I'm dealing with
temperature is such a big argument lately.
Yes, everyone's house. My house is 62 degrees.
Your house?
No, my house at school is 62 degrees.
I think that's fine.
No!
My thing is, I texted in the group chat. I will scroll back if I have to. I had like barely spoken to Jaden. So basically, I live with my best friend from home, who goes to Penn State. Who's a year younger than me, and
goes to Penn State.
She goes to Penn State, okay? I live with her, so I was away at a branch for 2 years. So my second year, she was a freshman and met a bunch of friends on her floor. I live with one of her best friends from that year. Sorry, I'm burping. And,
Why?
And someone who was in her, like, Thon committee. So Danielle, her friend, someone in that friend's Thon committee, who's in, like, ROTC and is in a sorority. She's a cool girl. Anyways, I texted them in the middle of the summer, like, hey, this is how I think it should go. If we save the money on heat, we can then spend it on AC, which I'd rather bundle up in the winter than be sweating my beans off in my own home.
You're staying there this summer?
No, but I mean, like, the later half of the semester. Like, I get panic attacks when I'm getting too warm. Like, the second I notice I'm too warm, I start sweating more because I'm freaking out about it, and it gets to the point where I'm sweating through shirts. Like, when I take off my backpack, you can see where my backpack has been because I'm so sweaty because I'm freaking out about being sweaty. Like, dripping, like, awful. So that's what I said this summer, and they were like, oh my god, yeah, that makes so much sense, let's do it. And now here we are, and the house gets to, like, 68 degrees. Yeah, you can have a carrot. And which, like, is 4 degrees below room temperature. Technical room temperature, according to textbooks, is 72 degrees. If the house gets to, like, 68, people are panicking and then throw it up to 80 degrees because they're like, oh, I'll turn it off right before I, like, leave. Like, I'm so freezing, I'll turn it up to 80 for 10 minutes and then I'll come back and turn it down to 70. But then they never do, and then the house is literally 80 degrees, and then someone sees it and is like, oh my god, puts it down to 30 and is just like, I promise I'll turn it back up once it's cold enough. And it never happens. So it's just this toggling between, like, Sahara, Antarctica, Sahara. Like, it's so awful.
Yeah, ours is
And I'm like, just leave it at fucking 60 and put on a sweatshirt. But I don't care if you have to wear 2 pairs of leggings and 2 pairs of socks. Stop messing with it. It has to, like, equalize. We have to give it a minute. Like, ugh.
See, ours is, it says, like, 65. Mm-hmm. Which, like, to me is still too low. Like, 68 sounds like a normal amount. So, it says 65, and I'm like, whatever. 3 degrees cooler than what I want, fine. But then you look at the little thermostat that's underneath that shows the actual temperature, because we just have a little dial.
Of the actual house?
Of the actual house, and it'll be, like, 62. So, like, it says it's on 65, but it's actually 62. And so the other roommates will be like, oh, it's 65.
Because it got to 65 and then turned off, and now it's slowly making its way down until it kicks back.
And so I'm cold... And I hate it there. And it also doesn't have air conditioning because it's an old house, like in Pittsburgh. So I have my own air conditioning unit that I would use during the summer, and that's it.
Okay.
So anywhere else I go in the entire house,
oh my god, I would never live anywhere without air
I literally told my roommate my roommate during the summer, because she was subletting, I was like, because I would work overnight shifts, I'd literally be like, if you want to bring like a blanket or something and literally sleep on the floor of my room or literally in my bed, I don't even care. Go ahead. Because it was so hot, and she would just lay there, like, dying. She'd be like, yeah, I couldn't fall asleep last night. Or she would just get really high and then fall asleep. I love drugs. Let's talk about drugs. Just kidding.
No, thank you.
I don't know. Did you do anything good for Christmas?
Drugs. Just kidding. Anything. My sister got me some rings from Denmark. My sister goes to Drexel, and she spent a semester in Denmark. And just came home like the 15th or the 19th of December. So she got everyone gifts from there. Claire got me a Bath and Body Works gift card, so I have to go there and try to buy a candle. They discontinued my favorite scent. Spiced coconut milk. It was just like cinnamony and coconutty and sweet, but not like cupcake sweet like they usually do.
My dad just got me a frosted coconut or something. Smells pretty good.
Yeah, I think Natalie got something for
my
grandma. I got a salt lamp for my grandma. She's so trendy. She bought one for like everyone she knows, including that salt from the same like dealer. There was some like person with a stand for salt lamps. Jess's is like a hand carved rose. Salt lamps. Mine's just a hunk of salt, the way they usually are.
Because she loves you less.
No, I told her I didn't want a rose. It's too weird. But she's like all about these salt lamps.
They're making some really weird faces, and I'm gonna look back at this and I'm gonna
be like, ooh.
Once we both did that though.
Got lots of money.
Yeah, me too. And I didn't ask for a lot of clothes because my mom was like, so this is what happened. My mom was like, your brother asked for like 5 things. So like my grandma gets some stuff, my dad gets some stuff, and my aunt will get some stuff. And so she was like, I'm only getting him 1 present and money. So what do you want your present to be? And I was like, well, it's also my birthday is 5 days before Christmas. So I sent her my Christmas list that was like super small because she told me she was only giving me 1 present. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, I don't need more stuff. And then like right when I sent that in like November, I sent it to my mom. And then I come home for break and they're like, well, what do you want? What else do you want on your list? And I was like, stop making a list because you told me I was only getting 1 gift and I thought I had enough. And so everyone kept asking me what I want, and I was like, just give me gift cards. I don't know. And so I'm just like giving gift cards for like Chipotle and places that I'll go to if I have a gift card for it.
And now you have like $50 worth of Chipotle gift cards.
No, I have like a fine amount of gift cards, but I counted the money that I got from Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
I counted the money that I got from my birthday and from Christmas, and I got $718, not in gift cards, just cash.
That's my thing.
I don't want
parents watching this because I know you're out there.
The parents. My mom watches this.
hey mama, hey Michelle. That wasn't disrespectful. Hello, Mrs. Clark. Miss Clark. I'm just gonna stop. Yeah, please stop. If your child doesn't give you a long enough list, don't improvise. Don't. Because
Michelle
I'm tired
didn't do
of
that.
getting things that I don't want. Michelle didn't do that, but my friends did. In past years, maybe not this year. I'm tired of getting things that I open and I'm just like, in what world? Like, this is gonna be weird. I hope my parents don't watch this. I got, like, skiing gloves, and, like, yeah, I come home and ski, like, every winter, but, like, once. Or, like, maybe twice. Like, I don't need my own gloves, and I get that you were panicking and didn't know, but, like, I'd rather just borrow yours. Like, they're just gonna sit all year. Like, it's just another pair of gloves to sit all year. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, I know. My parents are upstairs.
My mom...
I just don't get it. I just would, like, rather have less things for Christmas instead of having a pair of gloves that I have to find a place for in my house.
Completely switching gears. What is your opinion on people who you were friends with in high school, but you're not that close with anymore, hitting you up and being like, let's hang out? This isn't about a specific person.
Well, I told
right
a
now.
specific person that I would hang out with them, but now I'm like, who texts you out? I don't even know when my semester starts again, so I'm just like, well, I'll do it next week.
I'm literally just, this was random. This was me saying there isn't a person, and then you just
But
said
you know there's a person. Yes.
I read when you made the face, but I forgot.
But yeah, that person.
I think it's, like, there's people that I'm friends with that I'm, like, fine with just being internet friends with. Like, we knew each other in high school, and now we can follow
I've
each other
actually
on all social
gained
media.
friends like that who I was never close with in high school, but now, like, we like each other's stuff and, like, private message each other, like, on each other's story. You know, you reply to someone's story, but, like, people do it, like, often. People I didn't know very well.
No, that doesn't happen to me. People from high school did not
Happens
like
to me lately with girls, not, like, weird boys.
No girls or boys liked me in high
gals
school,
trying
and
to
they
be
still
pals.
don't try to be my pal, because I was not cool. And
You
am I
were
still?
the most frustrating case of not cool in high school. Like, you are nice to be around, but people were like, oh, remember when Taylor was, like, kind of a little bit weird in middle school? You were popular in middle school, but, like, popular,
I was friends with the
but
cool
also
kids in middle school.
Yeah. Like,
And then they all ditched me because I broke up with my boyfriend over text.
they were all like, oh, like, she was a little weird in middle school. She must be very weird in high school and for the rest of her life. And then no one got to know her at all.
Also, I don't really...
Like, people would ask me and just be like, isn't Taylor, like, annoying? And I'd be like, no. Like, she was annoying. Everyone was annoying when they were 12. Can you calm down? She's not annoying. Like...
The thing is, I don't even realize how annoying... Also, this is 53 minutes.
Whoops.
I didn't realize how... Not annoying, but how socially awkward I was until I started working at Red Robin. Because I literally didn't know how to talk to people. Like, when I think back to, like, 10th grade...
You made so many friends so fast.
10th grade computer class. We were in a webpage design class together.
I think
me
of
and
how
Paige.
awful you were in that all the time.
That is my, like, me looking back and I was like, oh my god, I was in 10th grade. So I started working at Red Robin my junior year. Beginning of junior year. So I had just turned 17. So...
And I'll tell them what I told
sorry,
everyone.
End of my junior year. So, like, the second semester
Okay,
junior year, I started working at Red Robin. I was also a cheerleader at the time, and I was also, like, I was a cheerleader, but I was not cool. I had no friends on the cheerleading team. Literally,
Younger.
like,
She was friends with, like, the younger classes.
yeah, I was, anyone in my grade, they were all friends, and it was just me, and I was friends with, like, this girl named Tati, who also has a YouTube channel. I love Tati. You gotta leave her thing in the bio. Leave her YouTube in my bio, because literally Tati is, like, the most successful person to come out of Nazareth so far, besides that girl who was on The Big Bang Theory.
Kate McCucci.
Yes, her. She also
went to my elementary school. She signed my notebook. She came back one day.
Yeah, okay, anyway. She was on Big Bang Theory, and she was also in the... Fuck me in the
And
Ass
Corey in the
Girl,
House.
Jesus.
She was
And
the
Corey in
cheese in a
House.
cup girl.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I was friends with her and, like, one other girl, but I was literally not like, everyone else was friends, and I wasn't friends with them. And so I started working at Red Robin, and it, like, forces you to talk to people. Like, you have a script, you're like, hi, welcome to Red Robin, blah, 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 and you, like, take them to their table. But, like, forces you to talk to people with a script, And so then you slowly become, like, better friends with, like, your coworkers because you're forced to be together and you, like, complain about the same stuff and all that. But, like, in 10th grade, we had a web design class. This was a year before I started writing Red Robin. And there were these two guys. We sat in alphabetical order, I think. Not really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we sat in alphabetical order. So it was, like, I was here, I'm Clark, that's my last name. And Paige was Everly, so she was, like, you were supposed to be somewhere else.
I was across the aisle, but I would sit next to you.
You were supposed to be somewhere else, but your computer wasn't working the one day, and so you moved to the front, and you were, like, right next to me, and there was, like, no one there. So I was like, yes. So Paige was right next to me, and there were these two guys, and they were a year older than me, and I had a big crush on one of them. And
which one?
You know
I
which
don't remember the other one. I only remember
don't say
the one who lives near you.
Oh, it wasn't that one. It was the other one.
Oh, I don't
you know who the other
that
person
was.
is.
I know him. I
anyway,
just, right now,
so
I can't think of it.
We're not gonna talk about it. Anyway, so I had a really big crush on the one, but like, they were like joking around with me, like as a joke, but like I took everything they said so seriously. Like I remember one time they said like I was a bitch or something like that. Yeah. Like they said something about me.
They were like, but they were so nice. Afterwards, they'd be like, you know, we're kidding, right? And
yeah.
you'd be like, yeah, haha, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know how to react to anything. I would just get so flustered, and like I remember like loving that class because
But you were so mean back as well. Like you were very mean.
Me flirting with boys.
No, can I explain?
Even
this?
still, it's just me being mean.
I would and here's the reason. Taylor's brother.
Yes, blame my brother.
No, listen, this is the
I
way
agree.
you grew up. Taylor's brother's like was pretty mean. Like I think he's getting better now. He's phasing out of it. But it was like the I hate my older sister thing. Like Taylor's a loser, whatever. You guys were like mean back and forth to each other, but like he didn't take it to heart as much as you did, and so all you knew was like being teased by boys. And sometimes your mom would be like, just be nice to Nick, you know he's like this, instead of being like, Nick, stop being like this. And then Sean Woblick's brothers, then you were just in a house full of boys all being like, Taylor.
But I wasn't living with them when this was happening.
You weren't?
Like, we had just moved in together, so it wasn't like I'd grown up with that.
Okay. But like, she only knew boys being mean, so
my
her only way of interacting with boys is being like, you're stupid.
Like, they would say something to me and I would have to have a comeback.
Yeah.
Like, I was, like, fighting these random people who I didn't know. So, I had friends that were girls. Yeah, sure. I was friends with a bunch of girls. I'm really afraid this is going to cut out at... we still have a minute and a half. I'm really afraid it's going to cut out an hour. I'm not sure how long this is going to go.
This is ridiculous.
Anyway, what was I saying? I'm really
Girls?
Oh, I had friends that were girls, for sure. I didn't have a filter because that's a whole other issue, but I was like really annoying, and so I still had friends that were girls though. Anyone who was a guy, like all my friends who had like boyfriends, I would be mean to them. Like I'm not trying to date them or anything, but I would just be blatantly mean. Like Eric.
Yeah, you don't know how to interact with boys. I literally
I do.
Didn't at the time.
I was 16 years old and I had no idea how to talk to a boy.
Watching you try to interact with Eric was the strangest thing.
I would just freak out. Literally, I would get so nervous and I'd be like, I don't know how, like, they're just boys.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back and talk to myself.
It's so weird.
If I could go back to talk to myself, 4 years ago. I guess 5 years ago. If I go back in time and talk to myself 5 years ago, that'd be like the best thing in my life. If I go to 2013, also 2013, I was in love with One Direction, so that's a whole nother.
Yeah, I know. I think that's
a whole other thing. Also, I was reading, like, fan fictions, like, why couldn't I talk to boys? I was very, socially stunted, and, it really just hurts my self-esteem in terms of talking to people, so maybe that's why
I feel like there was
single.
a big, like, socially stunted population at Nazareth.
Yikes. Like, who?
I don't know.
like,
I don't know,
so,
just like
we're so long.
The friend group of yours that liked One Direction, I feel like was for a little while, like, and like there were kids like that in every class, but like a large group. I don't know how to describe it.
Like the girls who were only friends with girls.
Yeah, in like almost like a boys have cooties way for way too long.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't like a boys have cooties way. I was just like, I would have a crush on a guy and literally like never speak to him. Or like,
that's it.
I would have a crush on boys.
You are in love with this boy you've never spoken to.
Yes.
That is so like doesn't make any.
Or
that never made sense to me.
It was like boys in my class.
I would pick a boy who I had a crush on just so I had someone to say when girls were like, "Who do you have a crush on?" Because I was just like, I don't think I even like boys. I'm so confused. Like, I was like, why do I not like boys yet? Why am I not in love yet? Like, I must be weird. Let me just pick the most popular boy. Like, I don't know. I guess him. Yeah, it's him.
No, I would pick a boy that was in my class who I thought was cute, and like that's what I should have been saying. But I was like, I have a crush on him, and then I would like build it up in my mind.
Be like,
and he would like say like a comment, like asking me like what homework we had.
Like, you're stupid.
I'd be like, oh my god, he's in love with me. So like that was
you
my.
thought boys liked you?
No, I didn't think anyone liked me. I really like didn't even. I wasn't like, oh, he like likes me, but I was like, maybe this is a sign, and I would like
maybe if I call him stupid enough.
I don't even think I was like, maybe if I call him stupid enough, I was just like, I need to be like witty
cool?
and like yes, I need to be cool, and then boys will like me.
Taylor had her first kiss before like anyone else though.
Yes, I peaked.
She peaked in what, 7th grade?
I peaked in 6th grade at the intermediate school dance. Talk about this anytime I talk about high school. I kissed my 6th grade boyfriend in the back of the intermediate school dance in our gym.
That was the best dance I've ever been to.
and-
Me and Natalia Braga danced to
You know
Down.
why? You know why
so
it was my
hard.
you know why it was my favorite one? Because it was literally just a big group. And
I didn't know Taylor at the time, but I heard what was happening.
This is the talk of 6th grade.
Everyone was like, Taylor, kiss your boyfriend. James
Exactly.
Herman. And I was just like, I don't know him, I don't know her. Cool.
But the thing is, 6th grade is the first year that all 3 intermediate schools were together.
Intermediate.
Sorry, elementary schools.
schools.
So we all combined into intermediate school. So it's all 6th grade. There's 4th and 5th grade too, but we were the first year that was in 6th grade because they had just changed everything. So this is the first time everyone's meeting each other, like all 3 schools. And so everyone was like, I have to have a boyfriend because we were all like...
Yeah, 6th grade is when I was saying, oh, I like that boy, and then I ended up dating that boy, and I was just like, yeah. They were all like, hug him at recess. They were like, hug him, and I was like, what if he tries to kiss me? And then I refused to hug him because I was scared to kiss, and then he texted me, and he was like, maybe we should just be friends. And I was like, yeah. It was awful. Hugh Zephyr.
Shout out to Hugh.
He was really nice. We
he
talked
was
for like
Westchester.
a while.
He's in the same grade as me.
Aw.
We're brothers.
Hey, bro.
So are we. Anyway, back to my story. Cut me off. Anyway, 6th grade was really just the best year of little Taylor's life.
Mm-hmm.
She got a boyfriend by making someone else ask him if he liked, or getting someone else to ask him to ask me out, even though I like thought that he liked me or something like that. Also, another girl that I was really good friends with liked him too, but I got to him first because I am a sneaky little bitch.
I was just thinking how nice my that guy Hugh Zephyr was my first boyfriend, and he asked me in person, and like texted me that he liked me, and like it was so good.
I think he actually texted me and asked me out. Because our entire relationship. That's also the cool thing because like 6th grade was really when our we all had good phones. Like we had like flip phones.
Yeah.
So 6th grade was like
I got my first phone.
We were all like texting, or
Christmas.
you had an iPod and you had like the iPod Touch, which was like crazy, and you would download the iMessage app.
So not selfish, greedy.
Yes, attention seeking. You download the iMessage app, so just so you could talk to people, like just so you could text. Not iMessage, but you know what I mean. But anyway, that was like the big thing. So literally, like everyone's relationship was over text.
Yeah.
And until like high school, really, like middle school, most of it was online.
I didn't have an iPod Touch though. I just had an LG NV3. It opened up into
I
a
didn't
full
have
keyboard,
one either.
no touch.
But my 6th grade boyfriend had an iPod Touch. That's why I'm saying that. I had a flip phone that had Jacob from Twilight on the back.
Oh, cute though.
And I was team.
Oh,
Jacob,
you had
100%.
one of those that blue slide.
Yes,
Devin
yes.
Smaltz had it in green.
I had it for so long.
that.
I literally had it for maybe 3 years, and then I think I got an iPhone after that or something else. I don't know what I got, but
I didn't get an iPhone until like my sophomore or junior year of high school, which was pretty late for like kids around us.
Anyway, so whole relationship was on the internet, and I lied. This is a lie to this day. I lied to him and told him that I had a dream that Athena, the Greek goddess, because we were learning about that in 6th grade, told me that we were going to kiss at the school dance just so that way I could plan us having like kissing at school dance because I wanted to have my first
Ew,
kiss.
that's so cringe. I
Yes,
hate that.
I love that
hate
for me.
that.
But this
I
is
do
me,
not like
6th
that.
grade, scheming.
Yeah, that's scheming, but also I don't know. I've pretty much been the same like human being since I was younger.
Whatever. I thought it was a sneaky little plan. It was also back in the day when you would text someone something really, crazy. You'd be like, oh my god, I want a hug. Oh my god, sorry, my brother stole my phone. Like that was
that was the thing.
So I think that was pretty good for being 12 years old.
Yeah.
And then we kissed in the back of the middle school dance, and everyone watched us. And someone the day before.
Picture. People were taking videos.
Oh, apparently someone took a video of it, and I have yet to see it.
Were.
So if someone has that and is watching this, please, send it over.
Someone has that and is watching it.
Someone has it and
stop
watching it
now.
right now.
Please
Also
stop.
stop watching it, but also send it to me because I kind of want to see it. I was also 5'1" in 6th grade, and in 7th grade I was 5'7". So I was
grew
normal
7
height.
inches in a year.
I was normal height in 6th grade. Like I wasn't like super tall.
Oh my god!
And then I
didn't
got
think
super
of
tall.
that. And then you got so tall. And also, when Taylor got so tall, she got so skinny.
I had no
pictures from that time.
I really love when people would tell me that I filled out, but like I didn't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone else did.
Yeah.
And so
when you started to fill out, I was just like, oh my god, I never noticed how much Taylor looks like her mom, but not in like a weird body way. Like something about you just look more like your mom.
My mom's pretty.
Buddy.
I'll take that as a compliment. But everyone was like, yeah, you filled out. And I was like, what the heck? Just 'cause I'm so used to seeing pictures of me when I was younger, but then I'll like look in the mirror and I'll go like, I guess. Like I had no thighs. Like I was like, shoop. Now I'm a little bit like bloop, little. And my thighs are like bigger, and I got like a butt. So
you have like the chesty ribs. That's
yes, I looked like an emaciated child.
Décolleté area. Was
I would be like you could see all my bones, and I'd be like. And I do that thing with your rib cage where you would like suck it in and you could like put your fingers under your rib cage. Weird shit happened back then. But yeah, so then I broke up with him over text, and he cried to his friends. I didn't get onto the cheerleading team, and I was depressed. And so I was like, everything bad is happening in my life, and I'm breaking up with my boyfriend. And so I was like, I'm breaking. I don't even remember if I had a reason. I just remember that being like, I didn't get onto the day. Like I literally didn't get onto the team, and I think I broke up with him like the day after. So I was like crying, and I was like, nothing's good in my life, and I need to ruin everything. And so I just broke up with him. But also, I don't think anything was happening. Like it wasn't like a good relation. It was like a 6th grade relationship. And so he cried on Xbox to his friends. And this was in like March, May. It was like a 3-month relationship, which was like honestly pretty good for me. And so then I had my first kiss when I was 12. And I had my second kiss when I was 16.
Wait, you had your first kiss when you were 12? I thought I had mine when I was 12. You must have been younger.
I just turned 12.
For your...
No, I'm 21. I'm older than you right now. I
were 12, and then I was still 12.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I just turned 12 because in January we started dating, and the dance probably in like March or something. So. I broke up with him also after we kissed, so maybe he thought he was about to kiss her. Aw. Anyway, he hit me up this year. This is a little roasting session. Hit me up this year. We matched on Tinder when I came home for summer break. And implied that I missed out on the enlargement of his penis. And how, like, what is it called? Well endowed he was.
I don't like that.
When I was 12. So I really missed out on that when I was 12, so. I guess we all learned a lesson. But yeah, didn't get my second kiss until I was 16 because I asked some creepy boy, not some creepy boy, but we met this boy from another school on Kick, and we kicked.
Ew.
Yes. And
that's so
he's
sketchy.
He's now a model in New York City.
There's no way.
Yes.
Who?
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, who?
I don't want to
look
say
him
his
up
name.
on Instagram or something.
My phone's over there. He's like an Instagram. Here, give me your phone. Go on to Instagram. He's like a model now, but he's like not that cute. He wasn't that cute when I went out with him either. But he made out with me in the movie Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. I don't know which one, so don't ask. Come here. Where are you? Oh, he's
Amanda Soroka and her boyfriend are so cute. Look at this. So cute.
I like the upside down one. He looks like the guy in that picture. Looks like the guy from the Pitchfork picture.
Oh.
the bald head one.
He just has such a big, like, smile. Yeah.
I really hope he comes up. Oh my god, good.
Who is this?
Love this. Love this for me. Ugh. That's him.
That's
He's not
him?
cute. He's literally not cute.
How
I
is
don't
he a
know.
model?
I have no idea.
Just
But if you
he's tall
scroll
and
down,
skinny?
scroll down and you like look at other pictures. Anyway, I'm 5'9". I'm very tall. So anytime I met up and still
Wait,
to this
what
day,
school did he go to?
Freedom, I think.
Interesting.
One of the Bethlehem schools, Liberty or Freedom. But what was I saying?
So weird.
Yeah. So anytime I meet up with a boy in person, I
Wow.
don't lie about my height, but like I also don't tell them.
5'3".
I also don't tell them my height, and so they see me in person. They're like, "Wow, you're a lot taller than I expected you to be," which I hate how tall I am. It's really annoying.
I wish I was 5'7".
I wish I was 5'7". That'd be great. I'd be so
Yeah.
happy.
I'm like 5'6". 5'7" is just a real nice number to
No.
tell people you are.
I really wish that I was 5'7". I'm 5'8 3/4 from my doctor, but I'm 5'9". But like that means like anyone who's like 5'10" and taller is people I can date. But like
Isn't Emily taller than you?
yeah, Emily's 5'10", and her boyfriend's like 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
But like they look like the same height.
Yeah.
So, it really just limited the amount of boys that I want to date because, like, yes, I could date
don't
someone who's shorter than me, but that's
care.
gross. You would date someone who's shorter than you.
Yes.
Who is even shorter than you?
I have
How many guy friends do you have that are shorter than you?
I've hung
I
out
have-
with someone shorter than me,
I have
like in that way.
I have guy friends that are shorter than me, but they're like almost the same height. Like my friend Yash is probably like 5'8", but like I would never
Super.
date him. But like I have no interest in dating anyone who's shorter than me. Even people with the same height as me is like I make exceptions, but like I really prefer them.
Why does it matter?
Because I like.
Then it's
looking-
just easier to look
Listen.
them in the face.
No, listen. I
You
like,
don't have to be like.
no. I like looking like I want to like look dainty. Like I want to
You
look
wanna look
smaller.
little.
Like I want to look like to me like a cute girl in like my mind like on Instagram and stuff is
Mhm.
like a girl who's like wearing heels but is actually like 5'7" and is like 5'9" with heels or like 5'10" with heels.
Mhm.
But I don't wear heels because I don't want to look any taller. So like if I wear heels, I'm too tall and it looks like scary to me. Like,
I want to
too
be like
masculine.
a goofy equal. So like when I imagine myself in my head next to Stas, we're the same height. But in person we're not. So in pictures I'm like, what? Like because like when I imagine like my ideal situation, I'm like joking around. Like when I imagine myself like joking around or like being like playful or like affectionate towards someone, I imagine us the same height. Like I don't mind if it's the same height.
I don't
It's
mind
more
if
like
it's
an
the same height,
equal
but if
thing.
he's
The whole
if he's
dainty
shorter
thing
than
is
you-
weird for me.
Well, you're also
Not
you,
significant. No one can be significantly shorter than me, really.
I'm sure Nathan was like
For
5'3".
you, yes, but me, like not really. So like,
Yeah, because even if he's 5'5", it's an inch shorter than you, but that's
Yeah.
4 inches. Like that's noticeable.
yeah, exactly.
That's an issue. See, I just don't want that. I want to look like I'm very. I consider myself to be a feminist, but I'm very, like
Traditional.
I like the looks
yeah,
of a relationship that's more traditional, where like the guy is taller and like more
stronger.
like I don't want someone who's like I'm pretty skinny, so like I don't really have to worry about that. But like
I like lanky
I don't-
boys.
I don't
as well.
want someone
not like
who's-
crazy lanky.
if
but,
someone's significantly skinnier than me, like have you ever seen the long neck boy on on Instagram? Look him up real quick. There's like this thick neck guy.
I know the
and
thick
there's the
neck guy,
long
but who's the
guy.
long neck
Long
guy?
neck kid is this white scrawny kid who's literally so thin, and if I don't even think he's cute. Like he's just not
neck
cute.
kid. Oh wow. Yeah, that's scary.
Wait, is that you? Yeah, him, this one, that kid.
Daddy long neck.
Yeah, I don't want
Well,
that.
he's like unhealthily skinny.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I don't even think he's attractive anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, in terms of like attraction, like I can think a short guy has a cute face, but like, if I'm looking at someone who has a long ass neck, also that guy's just ugly. So like, hello.
To me, hello, Steve.
What?
Hi.
You still recording?
Yeah. Do you want a fortune cookie?
Sure.
Oh, did it break? Here, have another.
No, just keep it.
Oh, we didn't even eat our wontons. I didn't even eat my. We didn't eat a
I
lot
can
of this.
have wontons. Sometimes.
I'm so full. Can we be done?
Agreed. Yes, we can be done.
Bye.
Bye. I was about to say something about boys.
Okay, what?
I feel like muscular boys intimidate me.
Oh, I love that.
I don't like muscular boys. I feel like I never want to look like less fit because I feel like everyone gets chubby in their old age, and like if I get chubby before, not chubby, but I don't think I'll ever allow myself to get chubby. I'm too
not going to.
self-conscious.
Same. I've always been skinny my whole life. If I start to gain a lot of weight, like I'll get nervous.
You'll be so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And
Like I'm like me filling out. I thought I was gaining a lot of weight, but because
Mhm.
I stopped and I didn't kind of keep gaining weight, I was like fine.
So
But if I get fat at all, I'm gonna figure out a way to curb that shit.
I don't know. I feel like it's way more intimidating for a guy to be muscular than for a guy to be like. I like a slightly scrawny, stylish boy.
No, I like a
I don't
muscular
like a like weird like bro athlete like pecs and fucking back muscles. I don't fucking care.
That's my type.
I want you to look like the only exercise you get is like I don't
Sit-ups.
like skater boys, but like skateboarding, like hiking, like doing
my
things
type
that are
is-
naturally just mean you have an active lifestyle, not that you're like going out to the football field. Like
When someone asks me what my type is, ethnicity literally does not matter.
Yeah,
If they have a cute face and are taller than me, that's usually my type. But like guys that are like large, that can like that's what I want. Like I want to be able to be
that's
thrown.
scary. No, I want an equal.
Big. Also, the issue is like finding someone who's bigger than me, who's also into girls that are like not significantly small. Like
Not really tiny.
big dudes are really into like small girls.
lots of athletes have like really tiny girlfriends.
Which is just racist. It's not what that is at all. Should we end this video?
Yes. Farewell.
Pick up.
You should show them my dog. No, he'll growl at me, but you should move it and show them my dog.
No.
Why? They'll be so. If this video gets
What happened?
100,000 likes,
Kill
we'll
me.
show you my dog.
I really hope this is good and anyone watches it. Can you end it also? I don't want to.
Yeah. I have to go to the bathroom. Bye, everyone.